Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. I'm off this morning. It's Sunday morning. It's about 10 o'clock and I'm in Brigden, Ontario. It's a little bit different for our channel. What I'm doing today is I'm visiting a 4-H, I guess you'd call it a learning day or whatever. This has been a 2-day project and I'll find out a lot more about it when I get talking to somebody here. But anyway, that's what's going on today. So I'm here this morning. I caught up with Dennis Robinson. How are you, Dennis?
I'm doing okay, Dennis. Glad to see you again.
Do you want to explain what's going on here today?
It's a weekend of, as the sign says behind us, Fit Like a Pro Clinic. So it's 4-H beef cattle members from across Lambton County. They have been here Friday night through till the Sunday morning, and as of this morning, they are actually hands-on. What they learned all weekend, they're demonstrating in the show ring right now to the instructor of the weekend. And it's just an opportunity for them to have somebody professionally teach them how to clip, make the hair blend in, and present the best possible animal to the judge when you're done.
How many beef calf members would there be in Lambton County? Do you have any idea?
There would be over 75. There's 38 of them here today, and certainly, commitments out elsewhere. Not everybody can be here, but certainly, hopefully, these members will take it back to their clubs, share it with other members, and it'll benefit everybody.
There is exams going on too.
Yes, and there are priorities in life, and not always is the beef animal the one that's going to win.
I think 4-H is a great way. These are really our future farmers, hopefully.
Definitely, and the motto is learn to do by doing, and what better way this weekend than hands-on, bring your animal, have someone teach you, and even when it goes down the road further, Dennis, there's scholarships, everything available to move on in education. And we have been told that when those applications come in, there could be two piles sometimes, 4-H members and others. And this is team building. You have to share, you have to work together. So it's a lesson in life that they're getting before they enter the work world.
So with 4-H, they have their calf all summer, and then what happens in the fall?
A lot of these will be destined for the Royal Winter Fair in Toronto. It's beef or heifer class. The Queen's Guinea used to be the big thing, over 300 from across Ontario, steer calves, and certainly a prestige to win that. That has dropped off. The heifers have taken over. And now with breed classes and the prize money behind them, they want to present their herd, their breed, and try to promote sales of beef animals and show calves.
Well, maybe we'll get in and see some of the showing that's going on. You want to explain how that works? You have a judge?
Yes, Kirk is up from the U.S., I'm not even going to say at this point until I verify, but he has taught them the clipping, the fitting, even bathing, like don't rub the hair the wrong way, you name it. But he is in the ring now as the judge and watching to see if the kids did pick up on what he was telling them Friday, Saturday, and now did they listen, and are they putting it in action on their animal?
So to recap, this has been taught to them all weekend.
Yes.
Well, this is really good.
It's an opportunity that you and I would not have gotten back in the day, or not many people. I give the initiative come from the leaders in Lambton that they want the kids to do well and represent Lambton to the best of their ability.
I think this is great. I know when we were in 4-H, we had nothing like this.
You had one pair of clippers likely in the club that you had to pass around and hope that you could get it done on a Saturday night before somebody else won. This way, as you can see, the equipment that goes with these kids to shows, the fans to keep the animals comfortable, the boxes, like there's more makeup and hairdo in there likely than when we travel on a trip.
Yeah.
And you know who I'm referring
That's
to.
right.
So these are heavy duty boxes. I complain about 50 pounds. That is nothing.
Yeah. Well, that's great. Thanks, Dennis. We'll get into the show. Oh, this for... There you go. Eyeshadow.
Adhesive to keep the hair up. Put on a fake tail, eyelashes, pro adhesive, pro pink light oil finishing spray. Must be a heavy duty oil in here too. But you want an up curl, a spin, a rat tail.
Everything.
How's it going?
Great.
And here is one of the leaders, Dennis.
How's it going?
Hi, I'm just here doing a little follow-up on the weekend.
Yeah, we've had a great weekend, haven't we, Nolan?
Amber McLaughlin. And
How are you?
Great.
Nice to meet you. She's warm. It's been a warm weekend. Yeah?
I think this is a great thing that you're doing for all the kids.
Oh,
To
thanks.
teach them all this.
Yeah, no, they loved it. There's a lot of education in it. They're actually showing in there right now.
Yeah, we'll
Were you
catch
in
that.
there? Yeah.
We'll go in and catch that.
Yep. They've all learned a lot. We had our education night on Friday night and all day Saturday. So we had a great time.
So if I wanted to, like, maybe bring my wife up and have her hair done, could you do that here?
Nolan's real good. He was doing a lot of clipping yesterday. He would love to do that. He get it all nicely cut forward. Yeah.
That'd be good. Well, we'll get in and see the show.
Yeah, they're just starting here. Don't miss it.
So how many 4-Hers would be here today?
There's 37, and not all from Lambton County. There's kids from Middlesex. There's kids from up near Oxford County, I believe. There's 37. But just watch your back. Come on over here.
So it's kind of open to any 4-H member.
Well, yeah, we do, but we only fill so many spots because the way it works is we have a clinic is on the Friday, Saturday, and we have 2 kids per shoot, and they learn through Kirk. They do all the demonstrations with him, so he does hands-on learning with all the kids. Like one-on-one, he goes to each group of kids, and then they each get to participate in the showmanship on the Sunday, like today. He does product demos, washing demos, daily care, talks about nutrition. Yeah.
The judge today is come all the way from Oklahoma. It's very important for the member to keep their eye on the judge. He makes little motions of them to get in their proper spot. Every time they stop the animal, they've got to set their feet properly. That's why they use a show stick.
Take the young lady with the blue is going to come out of here for your final heat, and the young lady with the red line entrance. So, like I said, sometimes it gets down to, like I said, I think some of these are just holding their stance longer. You know, they're exactly perfect, but you know, today that's not the way I see it. So we'll get those two back, kind of converse with these, you know, make note, just make sure you check on your feet. A lot of times when both feet aren't squared up, make sure that you know, look back and sit back, put back on him. So you know, keep check on them feet. It's like, I don't think you guys have done anything really wrong in here. I understand it's been a really solid, even group of young sinners here. And I just feel there's a little bit of separation. I think a lot of them came down from now. This one stands longer. So once again, very competitive, very good, very impressive. Just give our young people a round of applause. Nice job. Thanks for coming out.
This event this weekend's been sponsored by a lot of local businesses, and we just give them a shot here. Got the Moore Ag Society, Paint Shop 1, Harwich Vet, McCormick Insurance, Blue Water Pipe, Metzger Vet Services, Throw Nutrition, John Worden Livestock, K&H Livestock, Ace Country Garden, Farm Credit, Princess Auto, Enbridge, Lampton's Cattle, Elliott Seeds, Farmers Pharmacy, Campbell Grain, Highgate Tender Meats, Quality Seeds, Colin Pool, Mike Patterson Trucking, Lambton Federation of Ag, Zoitis, John Johnson Auctions, J&E Meats, Can Grove, Total Comfort Bridgetown, Sarnia Team Outfitters, and St. Clair Mechanical. Without these sponsors, this event wouldn't be possible. I just wanted to thank them for their support. And I was just on my way out of the park today, and I caught up with Doug Simpson. How are you, Doug?
I am very well, thank you, and from Petrolia, Ontario, Canada.
Anyway, tell us about your experience with 4-H.
Well, with 4-H, started in my teens, and of course, we all know the H's stand for head, heart, hands, and health. I'm not making that up. And anyhow, at a young age, I participated in doing chores at home. And the one thing you learned was responsibility. Well, one day my parents went away to London, left me in charge, come home, first thing they said, "Oh, you got the cattle done, do you? Fed and everything done?" "Oh, yeah." So I'm watching television. "Well, how come they're bawling?" And one of the things that we got rewarded with was we got to go play hockey when you did all this work.
Yeah.
There was no hockey for a month.
Yeah.
Lesson learned. Be responsible.
And that's what 4-H is all about.
Yes. Yeah. You're put in charge of this animal. Groom it. Take care of it. Lead it. And be responsible for it.
You're going to see some pretty nice animals over here today.
I'm sure. And like the animal that I took, my dad was a cattleman, Don Simpson. And he knew another friend of his, Elwood Hyatt.
Oh, yeah.
Otherwise known as Shorty Hyatt from Inwood. And they had an eye for cattle.
Good cattle.
Good cattle.
And really, if you're going to the next level, like in Toronto, you got to start with a good animal.
Yes.
You know, you
Yes.
got to be a good showman, but you've got to have a good animal.
Well, you know, believe me, it wasn't me that picked the animal.
Yeah.
It was these guys.
Yeah.
And they coached me how to do it. And, you know,
And you'll find that's what's going on over here. They're coaching these kids on how to clip, how to make the animal stand properly, and
yes,
everything.
all that good stuff.
And that's all got to be taught.
And you make that animal stand correctly so it shows itself the best.
And there's kind of two layers to the judging. There's showmanship, which is judging the member on how you handle the animal.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's another class that judges the animal. But the showmanship really is what the most important part is.
Well, it's a big part of it.
Yeah.
And I had an experience in Petrolia. Like I first showed in Florence. We went there, went to Petrolia, bigger crowd, bigger group of animals. The calf got away on me. And it pulled me through this area, snapped a couple of posts off on some old fencing, and I was afraid of it. And we won it there, ended up going to Brigden, and I was afraid of it. I was afraid of it.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things you have to do, is start willing yourself through some things in life. And that's what this story is about, is how you got to will yourself at different times, you know, to get up in front of a crowd, to do this, to do that, and, you know, gives you confidence.
Yeah.
And you do it.
And that's what 4-H does.
4-H does that.
It's a good thing, and you know, really, if you're not part of 4-H, you've missed out on something.
Oh, you have.
Anyway, thanks for taking the time to
Yes.
just
Well, and
to
it's the people,
chat with me.
It's the people like you and the group here that keep working at it.
Yep.
That lead the next generation.
Yep. Well, that's going to about do it for me for this weekend of fitting the cattle. I just thought it was something interesting to have on the channel. And if you've liked this video, give us a like. If you're interested in this type of thing, get a hold of the 4-H people. They're really good. And this just shows you that, you know, they're going the extra mile to teach these young people a little bit about the getting cattle ready to show. But this is our future leaders of the in the agriculture communities. Anyway, thanks for watching.